Hello, everyone. My name is Chanel, and today I'm here with Nick. Nick is designing for the fire element in our Fashionable Frequency, a journey through nature fashion show. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. So, we are how many days away from the fashion show now? It's on
Today's
Saturday.
Tuesday. It's Saturday.
Yeah, so basically, it's pretty close. How are you feeling?
Mm, I'm okay. I think usually when everybody do like a fashion show, it's always like a stressful, like the last 5 days. That's like the best time when you tap in and like get the best work and
Okay. Do you work well under pressure?
yes,
You do work well under pressure?
yes. I think it's more fun also.
I get that. Yeah, I used to procrastinate a lot in school because I felt like I did better under pressure.
Not facts, and I feel like in a weird way it helps us grow better. Like we're like getting a faster pace at our talent.
Seems very like mellow, very chill. Is that how you usually are most times?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that that's shown in your work?
Mm, no.
No.
I think when you see my work, you may not even acknowledge how I may look properly.
Hmm.
I don't know.
So do you think that your work is where you get to be a little bit louder and more expressive then?
Yes, express my creativity. Yeah.
Have you always used fashion and clothing as your main like creative outlet?
So when I was in college, I was an art major, and we didn't have no fashion major. So I tried my hardest to like make everything I do like by my own brand, and like combine fashion and art together.
Mm-hmm.
Because in my opinion, I believe fashion is art and art is fashion. So I try to show it in everything I do in like the same way type of vibe. So I feel like I try my hardest to express my hardest in my work and show it more than how I may look probably, or like I may give it mellow vibe, but like my work may speak like bigger than me probably.
Where'd you go to school?
Valdosta State University,
Valdosta State
yeah,
University.
South
Was it fun?
Georgia. It's very small, so like it would just make you just always find moves yourself,
Hmm.
like make your own moves, like just tap in on your own talent, cause it's like you're not gonna be able to have fun that much, like
Hmm.
a small ass environment. But it
Yeah.
was cool for parties though, of course. But like that was about it.
Hmm.
It
I
was like
thought
a
about going there once.
white town.
You said White Town?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Do you think that that experience of like college had an impact over like not like the your major and stuff, but just the social scene had an impact over your work, or do you think that it stayed kind of consistent?
It kind of helped me out. I started doing vendoring in college, like as far as like promoting my brand and starting up my brand in college. So it helped me to get a starting point at least.
So tell us a little bit more about your brand.
Started when I was a senior in college in
Mhm.
2022. I was taking printmaking class, and I had a teacher that was just very helpful, just helping me give new ideas and helping me to figure out my own purpose in life. And she was just helping me just create more, like draw my graphics more, like learn how to just really make clothing on shirts, screen printing, and that was just helping me out, like to like want to start my own brand and express my own clothing with BlackStar, showing how it can be like a grungy way, it can be like a artsy way, just your own specific way you want to express yourself.
So are you wearing any of your own pieces right now? Not right now.
Dang, yeah, nah, this is
No.
one time I'm not wearing my clothes at all.
Okay, well still walk us through what you have on.
I had work today, so I'm wearing a diesel
Okay.
shirt, sorry, sweatpants, and I got some like skull Crocs from like Ragarama.
Okay.
Chill vibes.
So what's your like main I guess, goal for your brand, BlackStar?
Mm, just to tell a story. I don't think I'm really here to like try to change anything. I'm really here more so just to show different ways of doing things. Like
Mm.
just to be an example to like probably inspire somebody. So I think my ultimate goal is just to inspire people to just get new ideas and probably just like the brand.
And is there like a meaning behind the name of your brand, BlackStar?
Yes, it's funny because like you know how people may think about the name Black Star like as a group with Talib and Kweli and them,
Mm.
or the anime Soul Eater with a character called Black Star. But like in my own opinion, I believe like you know how they have grungy kind of rock star aesthetic and like the color black. I
Hmm.
just like comparing the two, putting it together. Like
So, in preparing for the fashion show and having the element fire, a lot of people when they think fire, they think something bold, something like even if you think like a fire sign, they're supposed to be bold, it's supposed to be bright red or something like that. So, how do you incorporate that with liking darker vibes or like a black and things like that?
I played around more so with like feelings involved, like what I think fire could mean to me, like with expressionism, with like is it a positive feeling? Is it a negative feeling? And
Mhm.
I focus with this specific collection, like called Love Is War, and like that's your own interpretation. You may want to believe what it is, but I play around with that name, playing around with the fire concept. Just showing how love could be positive, or it could be negative.
Okay.
Clothing,
So you
you'll see
took
it.
on the approach of fire as more of like a fire and passion kind of way.
Yeah,
Okay.
like find the passion with your fire. Yeah.
Okay. What has been the hardest part in preparing for the fashion show so far?
Mm, timing.
You said
Yeah,
timing.
yeah. Like as far as like it's working like a lot. Like I work 3 jobs, so it's just like making timing for everything. But I think that's more fun. It's just like you gotta just
Yeah.
tap in and grind for.
What are those three jobs?
I work out on Diesel and Linux, Levi's at Ponce City Market, and I work at the Village Skate Park at TL as a designer with them.
Okay. What has been the, I guess, easiest or most exciting part of preparing for the fashion show?
I'm creating the clothes. Like I just enjoy sewing a lot. And I like enjoy getting new ideas while I'm sewing,
Mhm.
because everything is not planned out completely. It's just a starting point of like what I would do. But as I'm sewing, I just get new ideas and I want to incorporate them. So it's just really cool just creating new things while I'm working with the collection.
Okay, okay. And what are you most excited for, like when we get to Saturday in a few days and the models are walking down with your clothes on? What do you want the audience to be thinking? What do you want them to take in from your work?
Mm, I want them to see the beauty in the clothing, and not look at it for just being ready to wear, but look at the details more. Seeing the art into it,
Mhm.
seeing the techniques into it. That is not just like a hoodie. It's a hoodie that may have spray paint, it may have tie dye, it may have screen print,
Mhm.
sewing onto it, like creating graphics on there. Just look at everything for what it is and be very present. You know,
Mhm. Do you plan on selling any of your pieces on Saturday?
I can. Yeah,
You can't. It's just whatever.
yeah. It's like I don't really, the money isn't really like my main focus, but I think I probably should sell it. But I
Yeah.
think I'm more so just you like it, thank you.
Okay. How would you describe like your creative process? Do you create with music? Do you create just silence?
I like love music. I usually watch podcasts or like
Okay.
streaming. I guess rarely. Like I've been watching Castanet. I have no idea why, but he really is
Okay.
funny. I've been hearing him in the background on YouTube as I'm just doing clothes. It's chill
Okay.
vibes.
And how would you say that your work has evolved? Like, if you had to describe it since your starting point to now?
I think the more techniques I include on one piece kind of shows my growth. Like it may just be from at first me starting out doing like a split tee, but now I could probably do a split tee with like adding more to it, like cutting it up, making it 4 tees. Like there's different concepts I could probably do now. I couldn't do before
Hmm.
with the knowledge I have now.
Okay. And how would, because earlier we walked through your outfit a little bit, how would you build like the perfect Nick outfit?
Mm, okay, what do you mean by that?
Like the signature. Somebody said, "Man, I want to dress like Nick." What would you
They can't
do?
do that.
They can't do it.
I'm just playing. Shoot, we're the brand. Like I really don't know a specific outfit, but I just know if you're wearing the brand in general,
Okay.
then you
So they
got it
need to
on.
buy some BlackStar.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Gotta
Yeah.
buy some. Just get some for me, probably for free if you want to ask me. But just show that you care, and then I
Okay.
probably may show I care for you.
What's next for you after the fashion show?
I'm moving to New York December 9th. So like
Okay.
I'm just trying to see what's next for me over there. Um I don't know how to feel about it. Like as far as like am I nervous or not, or am I happy? I think I'm very happy, but it's just like of course we ain't starting anywhere new. You just think about every single thing. Like is it gonna be cheaper? Is it gonna be more expensive? Like
Yeah.
different environments. But I think I'm gonna be fine.
Are you from here?
Yeah, Atlanta,
No.
yeah.
Okay. So do you think that Atlanta has had an impact on your creativity?
Yes, for my
Yeah.
environments, like being at a skate park most definitely has helped me out a lot. Like it's just like a creative space, like a studio space. I just learned so much over there.
So you skate?
I skate, but I can't do like tricks and stuff like that. I'm more
Okay.
so on the chill side, like going on the hills.
I was gonna ask what it's like as a man in fashion. Like, what has that experience been like overall? Because sometimes I think the stereotype is a bit of like fashion being seen as like a feminine thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, how have you kind of been, I guess, breaking that? Or I don't want to put words to it, but
Yeah. Um, I think it's cool. Like my managers are like gay, but like I don't think I really cares that much or bother me because like I look at clothes as unisex. Like when I go at work, I really be wearing like guy and girl clothes, and you can't
Mhm.
really tell the difference because we're not thinking about it like that. It's like
Mhm.
all like a mind thing,
Mhm.
literally. But I think it's cool. I think me being a guy is helping like other guys want to do it too. Probably, you know.
Hmm.
Who know who could be like nervous or thinking the worst about fashion because they're a guy, you know.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's been cool. I don't really care for the negativity that much.
Hmm.
Yeah.
How do you block out negativity, or
You
do you just
gotta get them headphones.
use the headphones?
So
I
you
get
block it
that.
for real.
When I was in school, I used to just have headphones on all day, every
Gotta get
day.
them headphones. Yeah.
Okay. What would you tell your younger self who's
Mm,
like still exploring through creativity and all of that? Like, what advice would you give? What message would you give?
I would say to keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah.
All right.
Can't say too much, you know.
Mhm. Yeah.
Don't want to be me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta just keep going. That's
That's
just
real. You say
yeah.
you wouldn't be you if you said too much.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you had the chance to see yourself in, I don't know, maybe like 10, 20 years, what would you hope you're doing and what would you want to say? What would
Mm,
you want to ask?
I would hope I'm still doing my brand and still involved in fashion. It can be any kind of way, styling, modeling, designing, as long as I'm just doing fashion or art. And what I would want to say to myself is, glad you're still alive.
Real. And if anybody wanted any like fashion tips from you, what would be your
Mm,
number one tip to somebody?
to block out the haters.
Block out the haters?
Like if you wearing a fit that you know is like dramatic and like OD and you don't want to like do too much,
Mm,
I think you should wear it times 10. Like just wear it.
mm,
And I think like you should ignore them and ignore the haters because they're
mm.
hating off of you just snapping, like dripping,
Really?
for real, for real.
Who's somebody who inspires you in fashion or outside of fashion?
Kanye West,
Kanye?
yes,
Does he inspire you on both sides of fashion and outside of fashion?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
All
I
right.
know everybody, you know, what I mean, got their opinions by him, but you know, once you just like read and listen to people talk and like really like learn meaning behind things, it's like oh, okay, okay, it makes sense, you know.
Do you have a signature Kanye look that sticks out in your mind?
Mm, his Jesus phase, like when he was like wearing the Yeezy boots, like wearing the Yeezy, the one he had with Nikes, that whole entire phase with him with the mask, that was just the most inspirational one in my opinion.
Mm. All right. Well, it has been wonderful talking to you, speaking with
Yes,
you.
yes.
And if you guys want to see more of Nick and more of Nick's work, come out to the fashion show November 9th. And we can't wait to see you all there.
Cool. Thank you.